gamingfreak.com. Hello and welcome back to another video. So, what are we discussing today? I hear you cry. Today we are discussing the Dust 514 development roadmap, which is currently on Trello.com or Trello.com, however you want to pronounce it. It doesn't bother me. So just a quick highlight of Uprising 1.10. We've had the daily missions, the user experience, which includes orbital strikes, equipment bandwidth, salvage gameplay, strongboxes, the notorious strongboxes and the keys, and scan falloff, which I mentioned in a previous video. So in the next release, what they're saying that they're looking at, they are saying they're looking at deploying this is in February, which is a tentative T's and C's apply timeline. They're looking at planetary conquest, introducing more war barges, I believe, so making them of more importance, possibly even having fleets of war barges, I've heard through the various grapevines, so to speak. Timers are going to be changed. From what I've heard, this will mean that rather than anyone being able to choose any single timing within their time zone, they'll be able to have a certain number of timings to choose from, which I think will really free up. It will make PC less complicated and a lot more fun to get into for newer players, in my opinion. The district overview will change and battle rewards, so that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what the battle reward changes are, and also if the district overview includes being able to change things in your district, which will be nice because you do own the land, to be fair. The next main thing is social, so within that they're looking at recruiting tools, making recruiting easier, and I think they're also wanting to make recruiting into the game itself easier. So I think all of those are a good thing and important, but I've not heard any rumors on that other than improving the recruitment into the game itself. User experience is next on the list. So marketplace user experience, I'm not sure. I think they're looking at improving the overall market, making it easier to get into for newer players, which I can completely understand, and simple trading. So I'm not sure whether this will be relevant to how EVE Online was, where you have in EVE Online you have a contract system where you can contract items across to players and the contract costs you X to set up and stuff like that, or whether it's going to be like giving the ISK that we do now. That'll be interesting to see how that pans out. Fitting meta levels, which I mentioned in a previous video, I think it's a good start towards potentially helping matchmaking and match balancing within public games. Achievements 1.0, we'll have to see if they scale those. Perhaps, for newer players they have the chance to get more skill boosters maybe, and for veteran players they have more chance to get officer weapons or something in their daily missions. That's what I would love to see. That would, I think, make veterans log in more. It would make newer players log in more because they can progress towards the veteran level faster. If you get my drift on that. And battle quality, I'm not sure what they want to do there, but that'll be interesting to see as well. So the next deployment, which they're saying tentatively being deployed in March, again planetary conquest is at the top of the list, which the war barge flotilla, which will be interesting. Does that include how many war barges? Will that include all the war barges? Clone VATs on the war barges, corporation ranks, and corporation matches. I'm looking forward to them bringing back corporation matches. That'll be really nice to see. Those were nice when, my corp just missed out on being able to do those as they got removed. but they looked cool from the videos I saw before. The social aspect, corporation advertising, again to help recruitment into corps, which I think is good. I think they should do the same as they've got in EVE. It seems to work well there, and it's very easy to do. Well, to copy and paste across, I'm assuming. And then the user experience again. Salvager role, that'll be interesting. What can you get? Can you get everything that the people are using? Or what, you know, where will that come from, and what will you get? That'll be interesting to see. New maps, thank God, that'll be nice. And meta level lockout. I don't know if there should be a lockout, but perhaps, well, it depends if you have certain types of game modes or whatever. So that'll be interesting. One thing I'm really upset that I'm not seeing on this is everything we've been promised previously. New weapons, finishing off all the weapons, the sniper rifles, the shotguns, the mass drivers, the vehicles, the drop suits, and the loyalty point store. Can't we get everything in there that we should have in there? Just my opinion, but I think that should be first priority to finish the game, basically. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. It'll be awesome to know. Thanks for watching. Bye!